Hi everyone, I'm Zoe.
I'm Ollie.
And I'm Wella. And welcome to our first episode of Real Talk, where we will be talking about money matters regarding insurance na talaga namang napakahirap pag-usapan.
Yes, that's right. So, dito sa Real Talk, we bring up topics that normally hindi na pag-uusapan pero dapat natin pag-usapan.
You see, our goal here at Real Talk is to provide awareness, urgency of having life insurance policies.
Yes, that's right, Ollie. Dapat lagi tayong may possible solutions for every problem that there is.
Yes, kasi hindi naman pwedeng, di ba, nag-raise tayo din ng mga disturbances and awarenesses, pero walang solution. So, it is our hope here at Real Talk that after the end of this episode, ma-realize niyo that getting life insurance, abot kaya naman pala and really not that complicated.
For this episode, we will be tackling some of the most common misconceptions about getting a life insurance. Starting with this one, pangmayaman lang ang life insurance.
Naku, Wella and Ollie, super mali ang ganyang kind of thinking. Hindi lang pang mayaman ang insurance. Anyone can get life insurance. And when I say anyone, I mean everyone. Ang life insurance po ay for all walks of life. Lahat ay pwede mag-avail of this. At the same time, marami ring uses ang life insurance, especially in this generation. Because now, life insurance companies have found a way to make products na may kasama pang investment.
Correct. Whereas before, dapat patay ka na before mo mapakinabangan yung life insurance. Ngayon kasi, hindi na. There are funds na naiipon na pwede mong panggamit sa education ng kids, for your retirement, medium to long-term savings, or even estate planning.
Yes, and to add to that, marami na rin kasing life insurance products ngayon na pwede mong lagyan ng riders or additional benefits kung tawagin. And an example of that would be critical illness benefit. And this allows you to advance or magagamit mo a portion of your death benefit sakaling ikaw ang ma-diagnose ng critical illness. So at least, kung may mangyari sa'yo in the future, hindi mo na kailangan maghanap pa kung saan kukuha ng pambayad ng hospital.
Yes, tama ka dyan, Wella. Andyan din yung tinatawag nating disability benefit, kung saan pwede mo pa i-advance or magamit a portion of your death benefit just in case ikaw naman ay magkaroon ng permanent disabilities such as loss of eyesight, loss of limbs, at iba pa. Iba rin kasi yung feeling na yung may kumpanyang magpo-provide sa'yo or mag-aabot na lang sa'yo ng check at magsasabing, relax ka lang, ito, pagtustos nyo, hanggat makabalik ka sa trabaho.
So to completely debunk that misconception, hindi po pangmayaman lang ang life insurance. This is for every hardworking Filipino na gustong protektahan yung income nila and yung lifestyle ng family nila. So now, let's go to misconception number 2. Bibili lang ako ng life insurance kapag may pera na ako.
For me, this is talagang really wrong thinking because what we want to teach everyone, especially in this episode, is the habit of saving. Na you don't save what is left after spending. Baliktad dapat you spend what is left after saving.
Agree! You pay for life insurance not just with money but more importantly with your health. Kasi pwede mo i-put off ang pagbili ng life insurance until kaya na. Pero paano naman kung too late na? Alam mo yon, may money ka na, pero your health naman is a situation. Or your age is another thing kasi it then eventually makes the premium too high. Meaning, masyado na siyang mahal for you. Hirap nun, di ba?
Exactly. And besides, ang dami talagang life insurance products now that will really fit every budget. Meron nga dyan 500 pesos annual premium and you can already get protected, di ba? So now let us move on to our next misconception, which is nakakatakot daw kumuha ng life insurance kasi daw baka magsara yung kumpanya.
Napakagandang topic ha. Alam mo, understandable yung fears na yan. Lalo na that I know someone who has the same problem about companies na nag-close. Nakakaawa kasi retired na siya, tapos hanggang ngayon, hindi pa siya nakaka-claim sa company where binuhos niya a portion of her life savings para sa future financial needs niya. Alam mo, nakakadala talaga yung mga ganyan situation. That's why it's very important for us to check into the company before choosing to place your hard-earned money. Madali lang naman talaga to alam na para alamin yung background ng company eh.
Tama, you can always do your due diligence, no? And research about the company. You can check their financial statements. And it's really best na meron kang financial advisor that you can trust who is an expert sa field nila and hindi mangangako ng kung ano-ano.
So I agree on both your points, and just to summarize what Zoe and Ollie said, it's really important na pagpipili kayo ng life insurance company, kailangan talaga i-research nyo yung background. And at the same time, you really have to get a trusted financial advisor. And with that, let's move on to our next misconception, which is, sa insurance daw, patay ka na bago mo pa papakinabangan. Or sabi nila, ayaw nila kumuha kasi hindi naman daw nila mapapakinabangan. Ang makikinabang lang daw is yung mga mapapag-iwanan nila.
Okay, I think I just want to remind everyone when we get life insurance, we just want to make sure na whatever happens to us, whatever bills we incur, our family would be able to continue their kind of lifestyle na hindi parang merong financial burdens.
Mahirap naman kasi talaga yung, alam mo yun, after mo namatay, tsaka ka palang maghahanap ng panglibing ng loved ones mo. If talagang mahal mo sila, dapat hindi na sila mamumblema once you're not here anymore. Kasi nga, grieving na sila, di ba? Preparing talaga is key para protected ang family mo during this time. To relieve man lang at least that area in their mind.
And just to give you a clearer picture, what really happens when a breadwinner dies? Ano nga bang nangyayari when income stops coming in? Example, let's say si Mrs. na dating housewife, ano mangyayari? All of a sudden, she will have to look for a job. Okay? At whatever age, she will have to start a brand new career. Diba? For the kids naman, ano nangyayari? Normally, nata-transfer yan to a different school. Diba? And there's nothing wrong with that. But the worst kasi na case na narinig ko before is, yun nga, nade-displace yung mga bata, nalilipat sa ibang kamag-anak. And ayaw naman natin yun, diba? But having said that, balikan naman natin all yung sinasabi mo about investment-linked life insurance kanina.
Yun nga eh, like what I said earlier, yung investment-linked insurance or yung VUL, no, parang very common to millennials now. VUL kasi is part insurance and part of it is investment components. So, ano nga ba yun? It grows interest, no? And you can also withdraw it in time.
Yes, you can make withdrawals.
Tama.
Since usapang funds na rin tayo, it is important to note that funds are not guaranteed, meaning all the projected benefits that are shown in your proposal are just basically a sample of what may or may not happen with your investment. At the same time, or at the end of the day, dependent talaga sa market volatility ang fund value ng isang investment insurance product. So, pwede siyang bumaba, pero pwede rin siyang tumaas.
Yes, and sabi nga namin din kanina, pwede tayong maglagay ng riders or additional benefits sa ating mga life insurance products, which I believe are talaga namang napaka-beneficial para sa ating mga policy owners kahit buhay pa sila. Di ba, Zoe?
Tama. Di ba guys, gagawa kami ng episode about riders para mas lalo nating maintindihan ang topic na to. So, let's move on na to our next topic, which is ang insurance ay expense.
Nako, yan na yan ang pakiramdam ko dati. Every time dumarating yung due date ko for my policy, lagi akong parang lalagnatin. And then na-realize ko, kaya pala ganun yung nafe-feel ko. It's because either nakalimutan ko na kung bakit ako bumili in the first place or hindi ko talaga siya naintindihan. So, buti na lang I was able to talk to a very efficient financial advisor. And in-explain niya sa akin maigi, ano nga ba talaga yung binabayaran ko every month? And ano ba talaga yung value nito for me?
Having life insurance kasi it's not so different from having your money in the bank. But it earns higher interest. And yun lang, para lang talaga nag-iipon.
Yes.
Agree! Kaya dapat ang tingin sa insurance ay hindi expense, kung hindi ipon, investment. O diba, investor na tayong lahat? So dito naman tayo sa next misconception, which is, I don't need insurance because I'm rich.
Actually, for me, if mas mayaman, mas compatible nga na kumuha siya ng life insurance eh. Kasi ibig sabihin, mas marami siyang taxable property. Diba? And yung kagandahan kasi ng life insurance, the money that you get, either from the fund na naipon mo, or, the death benefit, you can use to pay the estate tax.
Okay. Ganito kasi yan. If you are rich and you own a company, may mga employees who will eventually retire. Ang mga employees in the company, alam mo, pwede yan gawa ng plan ng company owner. The trick is very simple. Ang gagawin lang niya is to transfer the risk by getting a fund that will take care of the employee's retirement. At the same time, meron pa siyang protection or meron pang protection yung mismong company niya. O, diba? Kasi kung hindi, when the employee retires, yung expense na yan will be out-of-pocket expense ng company.
So napakadami talagang uses ng BUL. For me, it not only protects your income, it also protects the lifestyle of your family, and it protects your business also. So napakadami talaga. So now let's move on to our next misconception, which is kapag kumuha ka daw ng insurance, parang pinangungunahan mo daw si Lord.
I know it sounds like an excuse, but believe it or not, there are people talaga na naniniwala dito na they are superstitious. They feel like if kumuha ka na life insurance, parang you are inviting death.
That's right, Ori. Alam mo, narinig ko na yan eh. Actually, in my case, may verse sa Holy Book namin that tackles about providing for your family, not just through education, but also through wealth. Napakalaki kasi ng importance sa amin yung taking care of your family. Alam mo yung kung wala kang i-distribute sa family mo na wealth, tapos burden pa yung iiwan mo, napakalaki talagang problema yan.
Kami naman, in my case, ako naman Christian ako, so different din from both of them. We really don't believe in superstitions. In fact, we believe that everything is God's will. So, ibig sabihin, if oras mo na talaga, di ba? It has nothing to do with kumuha ka ba ng life insurance, or kung may ginawa ka ba, wala talaga siyang connect doon.
Ako personally, I'm a Catholic and naniniwala naman ako na we don't really hold our future. We're not certain. Kaya it's best na handa tayo. So moving on to our next misconception. Hindi ko na kailangan ng insurance kasi meron na akong isa. Ikaw, Wella, ilang insurance ang meron ka na?
Ako, well, medyo madami. Well, actually, sabi naman kasi nila, an average person needs daw around 7 to 8 life insurance policies. In my case, like you asked me kanina, I have one for myself, for my life insurance. I have one for my retirement. I have one for my each of my kids, so dalawa yun. And then, iba pa yung sa husband ko, naka-separate pa yun. Pero, let me just reiterate na it has nothing to do with how many you have. Ang importante talagang titignan nyo is the coverage.
So, kung may isa ka ng policy, very good. Congratulations! You have made one of the best decisions in your life. So, ang next step natin would be alamin, ano ba ang coverage ng plan mo? Check natin, ano ba yung mga areas na may thread of discontent tayo. And then, kapag nagkapera ka na ulit, you better consider in getting another extra policy that will address another specific need.
Agree, and the same goes with the misconception na hindi mo na kailangan ng life insurance because you have it in your company or you have your SSS. Alam mo, dapat mo lang naman kasi tanongin dyan, will it be enough for you and your family? Kasi 9,000, it's not enough. No?
Yes, actually, if it's enough, wala namang problema, all good eh. But the reality is, let's give an example. Yung lola ko, when she was still alive, maintenance niya alone was 30,000 a month. Diba?
Oo, ang bigat, diba? 30,000 na yun. Eto na, what more pa when you come to a point when you need to pay for food supplements, diapers, check-ups, and mas lalo pang expensive when it comes to getting a caregiver.
Oo, mahal yan eh.
Sobrang mahal. And it's part of the 3 economic dangers, yung living too long. Because we would all reach that point.
Yes.
O, gusto naman natin yan.
Oo. Ayaw din naman natin na dumating tayo sa point na yun, para tayong hassle. Na-hassle yung family natin. And aside from the hassle, yung financial burdens na pwede natin maiwan.
Which brings us to our last misconception. Hindi ko kailangan ng insurance kasi wala naman akong anak at wala rin akong mga dependents.
You know, actually, for me, applicable din dyan yung kanina pinag-uusapan natin. Yung nabanggit ni Oli about the 3 economic dangers, which is yun nga, living too long. Kasi sige, let's say, wala kang anak, wala kang dependents, so isip mo siguro, wala naman akong responsibility eh. Pero, di ba, may plano naman tayo lahat mag-retire. And napag-usapan naman natin kanina na just because you retired, does not mean that your expenses also stop. In fact, lumalaki nga siya. The older we get, the more expenses we incur.
Tama. And just because wala kang anak or wala kang dependents, doesn't mean na parang hindi ka na mag-prepare for it. Kasi you have your hospital bills or even living. Who would pay for it? Pamangkin, pinsan. Lahat naman kasi may cost.
May alam ako, a person who died recently, walang insurance, wala rin siyang dependents. Ang cause of death was COVID. Sad, kasi yung relatives pa ang nag-provide for paying the bills. And as much as we appreciated that other people can help us during this time of need, ayaw din naman natin na yun ang maiwan nating legacy, di ba?
Tama ka dyan, Zoe. And that concludes our first episode about misconceptions about getting life insurance. We hope talaga na nasagot namin lahat ng katanungan nyo. And sana naman natanggal namin ang worries niyo about getting life insurance policies.
Yes, and if gusto niyo pong magpa-financial consult from us, you can send us a direct message and we will get back to you. Libre lang naman magpa-consult, guys. Kami mismo ang makakausap ninyo directly and we will give our expert opinion, giving you sound and sincere recommendations, and mostly, walang pilitan dito.
And if you like this video, do not forget to click on the thumbs up button. Huwag din kakalimutan mag-subscribe para maging updated sa aming videos.
Thank you for watching, guys. This has been awesome, unfiltered, straight to the point, real talk.
Mga usapang pinansyal na mahirap pag-usapan.
Pero dapat talakayin. #MoneyMattersThatMatters.